Welcome to the Properties to Profit podcast. I'm Michael, your host. Excited to share with you my journey from a six-figure job to building a successful real estate business. Each episode will explore various aspects of real estate investing, from wholesaling and flipping to managing rentals. I'll share the lessons and insights I've gained, aiming to help you avoid mistakes and achieve your financial goals. Expect guest experts, valuable tips, and practical advice to guide you on your own real estate journey. Thank you for tuning in. If you find any value in this podcast, please subscribe, share, and follow me on social media. Let's turn properties into profits together. Hey guys, Michael here with Properties to Profits. And on today's episode, I want to talk about the grass isn't always greener. Everyone thinks that the next idea, the next job, the next significant other, whatever the case might be for you, the next diet, the next workout routine, I can always go on, but whatever that next thing is, they always think that's going to be the thing that fixes the problem, that fixes that they're overweight, that fixes their relationship, that fixes their job, that fixes their income, that fixes their parenting. I can go on and on. But the truth is, the grass only looks greener on the other side because the people on the other side are putting in the work. They're following the program. They're doing things despite how they feel. And so what I want to tell you today is, don't always act on your emotions. Your emotions are there to protect you. And when you're having a difficult day or you're going through things and things are difficult, it's meant to keep you in the same spot because us as humans aren't meant to grow that rapidly. When you go to the gym, the reason it's so hard to go to the gym, you're literally tearing your muscles when you go to the gym. Like, there's nothing fun about that, right? At its core. And that's why so many of us struggle to go to the gym. But we know what happens. Well, if we go to the gym and we get the proper rest and we eat the proper nutrients, our muscles come back a little bit bigger, right? And if you do that for 6, 9, 12, 18 months, you're going to look like a different person. But most of us won't do that. We're not used to being uncomfortable. We're not used to putting in the right amount of work, timed with the right amount of nutrients and the right amount of rest, right? It takes that in your work life, right? Whether you're a business owner, so many business owners are like, oh man, I can't wholesale, so I'm going to flip. Oh, flipping's not good, so I'm going to buy rentals. Oh, buying rentals aren't good. I've heard service businesses are being bought up by PEs. I'm going to be the next one. Well, the truth is, no, you're not, because you can't stick with anything for a 10-year period. Stick with something for 10-year periods, ride the ups and downs. It's all going to suck. Everything in between is going to suck. But at the end of it, you'll be glad you didn't quit. You'll be glad that you made it through the tough times. Most people never make anything longer than 3 years. Why is that? Because after 3 years, the newness wears off. The sexiness of whatever you're doing wears off. And when that sexiness wears off and it's not new to you, it's not exciting, it's just hard fucking work. And no one likes hard work, so they quit. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's a job, a business, a significant other, all of those things, time and time again. That's what happens is people don't realize it gets hard, it gets mundane, and it sucks. It sucks for a long period of time because you're not good enough. But if you double down on that, that's how you get good. That's when your life starts to change, when you get through the suck. And the suck is the next 3 to 7 years. And then you start seeing green on the other side because you've grown over those 4 years, right? You continued to show up and do the work even when you didn't want to. Most of us won't do it. But the few who do, that's when their life starts to change. So if you really want to change, break it down and water your own grass. Stick to something for 10 years and get really effing good at it and watch your world change. But most of the time, just like every New Year's resolution, you quit before 12 weeks is up. You don't even make it 3 fucking months before you give up on your health. 3 months, let that sink in. Is your body not that important to you that you can't go 3 months? You're going to try a new diet. You're going to try the new fad. You're going to cut dairy. You're going to cut gluten. You're going to cut meat. You're going to eat only meat. I've heard them all. I'm going to fast for 12 hours. Right? I'm only going to eat sugar around my workout. I've heard it all. I've seen it all work. But only to the people who are consistent and put in the work. And most of us aren't consistent. We don't put in the work because when it gets tough, we quit. So what I'm saying here is water your grass. Keep going through it. If you see some good at the end of the tunnel, don't quit. Because you're going to regret it. And then we all do. And then you're going to get to the end of your life and realize you never did anything great. Because when things got tough, you quit. You bounced. When your relationship got tough, you bounced. When your job got tough, you bounced. When your business didn't work out, you bounced. Instead of taking 10 years. Commit to something on a longer time frame instead of month to month or week to week and watch it change. But so many of us in this new social media world that we live in, we see someone else posting their wins. Oh, I can be that good. But we don't know, is that person been sucking for 4 years before? That person's been through 5 bad relationships before they got to the good relationship. And they didn't realize what they were doing wrong. They didn't realize it was all on them and that they can control the outcomes if they just did more work, right? If they were just accountable and didn't have an attitude. We all have that problem, every single one of us. And the only people who get what they want out of life is when they put that problem on the table and they realize that this is where they need to improve. They go get the help they need. They crush the childhood traumas that we all have within us. Some are bigger than others. Don't give up. Don't quit. If you haven't done something for a decade, you probably shouldn't be quitting. If you haven't been going to the gym for 10 years, no wonder you don't look the way you want to. You haven't been committed to going. You don't consistently eat healthy. You don't have the relationship you want. It's probably because when it gets hard, you bounce. Stop. Commit to someone. Commit to your job. Watch your net worth grow. Commit to your business. Don't do it for you. Do it for everyone behind you. Do it for your family. They need you to commit to it. They need to see you progress in your health and your relationships and your job and your income so that you can provide, that you're the one in their family to show them that's possible. Ed Mallett talks about that all the time. Do one more day. If you're having a bad day, go one more day. If you're having a bad day and you're not going to the gym, we'll try going to the gym and then watch your attitude change. It's not going to change overnight, but do the gym for 3 months consistently. Every morning before you go to work, watch yourself have a better attitude. Do those little things and watch those wins stack up. That's how you get the grass greener. The grass doesn't turn green because you switch jobs, because you switch relationships, because you switch gyms, because you got a new personal trainer, or you cut out sugar for a week. No. Grass stays green when you do those things for an extended period of time. You'll start to see changes in your relationships when you commit to going on dates every week, when you commit to going to counseling with your significant other every other month or every month. Your income will grow when you commit to a job for 10 years, and every time it gets hard, you level up and realize this is my opportunity to level up, and when I level up, I get a pay raise. More than that 3% typically too. But most of us won't do that. If you're a sales professional, you're probably not naturally gifted as a sales manager. It's going to take you so much work to get to that sales manager role. And then when you get to that sales manager role, you're going to suck. Are you going to do the work to get good at it, or are you going to quit job and say it's a job? It's the way they make me manage. No, it's you. You're the problem. You went from being an individual performer and got good at that, and now you got to perform for a team. That is so difficult. But a lot of us don't realize that, and we quit before we fix it. And we just jump around, and we never have anything good. We never become great at it because we don't water and realize we're the problem. Anything you're going through life, it's not your job. It's not the gym. It's not the diet you're on. It's you. You're not consistent. You don't continue to get better every day. If you're not continuing to get better, stop complaining why the grass isn't greener. There's tons of studies. You switch your gym, doesn't mean you get healthy. You switch your personal trainer, most people don't get healthy. You switch your job, 75% of people who switch their job still aren't happy because the issue isn't the job, it's them within. They're not becoming the person they want to become fast enough or quick enough, or they don't know what they actually want out of life. Don't be that person. Figure out what you want out of life and go achieve it and commit to it long term. And then watch your life change. Watch your grass start turning green. When you realize you can get through anything, go through the tough times. Life will get better. You got this. I believe in you.
Thank you for listening to the Properties for Profit podcast. I hope you found today's episode valuable. If you enjoy the show, please subscribe and share it with others who might benefit. Follow me on social media for more updates and tips. Until next time, keep turning properties into profits.